If the 24th February 1966 goes down as the darkest day in the history of Ghana and Africa, there is one shining star over the gloom of that day: Major General Charles Mohammed Bawuah, who preferred death to surrendering and joining the traitors. Bawuah's heroic martyrdom for his country and constitutional rule is unprecedented and unequaled in the annals of our country. In this video, we throw light on this heroic and patriotic act of Major General Bawuah to the Constitution and the Republic of Ghana. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video. Indeed, within days of the coup, several top officials, both military and civilian, defected and joined the military junta. In the early hours on that sad day, as the imperialist-sponsored coup took place, 25 soldiers led by the traitor Colonel E.K. Kotoka headed for the residence of the Chief of General Staff, Major General Bawah. There, 7 soldiers on guard duty were executed by Kotoka's men. Kotoka, having gained access to the house of Major General Bawah, demanded that the general surrender and join the conspirators. Bawah refused, affirming his allegiance to his commander-in-chief in Nkrumah, the constitutional order, and the Republic of Ghana. Major General Bawah was then murdered in front of his wife and children by Colonel E.K. Kotoka. Kotoka's murder of Major General Bawah was cold-heartedly calculated. He was known not to get on well with General Bawah. Indeed, the general had accused Kotoka of putting his tribal interest before his military duties. Kotoka deeply resented the general's rapid promotion by the Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Late Major General Bawah's loyalty was unquestioned, and the fact of his cold-blooded murder make a classic example of cowardly assassination. You know how he was awakened in the small hours of the morning by some of the rebel army officers, and how they shot him dead at close range because he flatly and categorically refused to join the plot and hand the army to them. These cowards cannot wash his blood off their hands by turning around to give him a military burial.
Who was Major General Bawah? Major General Bawah was born in Kumasi in the Gold Coast on 13th April 1929. General Okran, one of the NLC's conspirators, described General Bawah as a Sandhurst-trained officer of outstanding merits and a real gentleman. This impartial view, and thus the basis for the grudge borne by Kotoka that Bawah was undeserving of the promotions Nkrumah bestowed upon him. It is clearly established that General Bawah was in the first place a highly trained and qualified officer, the son of an army sergeant. He was the first soldier from the north to pass the officer training course in 1947. Above all, he was completely loyal soldier and imbued with the nationalistic spirit as opposed to Kotoka's tribalistic tendencies, which he had condemned. Bawah replaced Ankara as deputy commander in 1964 and was acting commander of the army at the time of the coup. The coup itself was the culmination of intense planning by the CIA, aided and abetted by the British Intelligence Service and the infamous French intelligence apparatus. At the beginning of the coup, troops under Major Efrifa and Colonel Kotoka were told they were undergoing a routine exercise. As they approached Accra, they would be deceived with an elaborated concocted tale that the president of Osagefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah intended sending them to fight in Vietnam and Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe. And also, Osagyefo, the president, had left Ghana with £3 million and would not return. The army was therefore called upon to save this country from chaos. It is said that using the reuse of distributing vitamins for general well-being, the troops were given psychotropic drugs of unknown nature that rendered them high and aggressively violent. The bitter fruits of the treachery and treason of 24 February 1966 are still being harvested in Ghana today. On this day, we do not mourn. We celebrate the noble sacrifice of the heroic martyr, Major General Bawah. For as the Osagyefo wrote, we scorn death, knowing we cannot be defeated. Long live General Bawah, heroic martyr of the First Republic, selfless defender of the Constitution. Long live all resistors and victims of the imperialist coup.